previous video we have already discussed about what is HTML elements and all, but in this video we are going to discuss HTML elements in brief, and also we are going to discuss about attributes. Let us get into the topic, that is HTML elements and attributes. See, I already discussed what is HTML element, but we will see in brief what is an HTML element. HTML elements are the core web page units used to organize and display content in a browser. An element is usually formed with an opening tag, content, and a closing tag. These are the elements which we are going to put our content in our web page by using these elements only. We are going to keep our content. What are the content, either it is headings or images or hyperlinks or whatever the content we want to place in our website, we are going to place that content by using these HTML elements only. Structure of an HTML element. Element is going to create by using tag name, content, and by closing the tag. Parts of an HTML element. Opening tag marks the beginning of the element. It's going to tell the beginning of the element. So suppose we want to give some content, that is hi, my name is Pandana. If we want to place that text by using a paragraph tag, so when we open this paragraph tag, that is when we open this paragraph tag by using p tag, we are going to tell the code, that is we are going to open the paragraph tag, we are going to start the paragraph, and whatever the content, that is hi, my name is Pandana, we are going to place that content in this tag, and later we are going to close the tag, that is we are going to tell that we are closing the paragraph, right? Content information displayed on the web page. As I told you, the content which we have to place in the website, we are going to place here. A closing tag marks the end of the element. So I have mentioned already this. We are going to mention that we are going to close the tag, that is paragraph tag or whatever the tag we want to close. Example, paragraph tag. I used here a paragraph tag, that is by opening this tag we are going to tell that we are going to write paragraph. Okay, paragraph tag, this is a paragraph. This is the content which we have to place, and we are going to close that paragraph, that is we are going to mention we want to close this paragraph. And later, common HTML elements. The basic common HTML elements which we have to mention in our website is we have some of the basic elements. Those are H1, that is not only H1, we also having 6 heading tags. We are going to use those also, but main heading tag is H1, which we are going to use in our website. H1 tag, H1 element, paragraph element, and division element. I will discuss these elements briefly in next sections. Nested elements. What is nested element in our HTML means HTML elements can contain other elements inside them. Suppose we want to place some paragraph in our heading, so we are going to place that paragraph in heading tag. That means if we open this heading tag, we are going to tell that we want to add some heading. Inside this I mentioned main. After that I want to get some paragraph content, that is paragraph text. So after this main we are going to place this paragraph element, and later we are going to keep this heading and closing this heading tag. That means we can add element inside the element in HTML, that is nested elements. Empty elements. Some elements do not require closing tags because they contain no content. I mentioned in previous video, we are using BR, that is line breaking tag, breaking element, HR, that is a horizontal line element, image element. All these elements we don't contain any content. That is when we use a heading tag, we are going to place some content in heading, right? So in break tag or horizontal line or image, whatever the empty elements, we are not going to place any content. So that's why those are called as empty elements, because we just want break from line. that is we want to get content in next line. We don't want any content in this break, right? Because we want only the content which we have, we want that content in next line. So that's why we are not adding any content in this tags. Okay, attributes in elements. Why we use this attribute means in this suppose we take image element. We are going to place image element. We are telling that we want to add image, but what image we want to add? The path of the image we are going to add by using this src, that is attribute. Attribute means provide extra information inside the opening tag. In opening tag we are going to provide some extra information. Here we are going to provide path, so that is an extra information, right? If you want to give some styling, that is we want to give some width or text color or whatever we want to give some styling. For that we are going to use style attribute. Okay, simple. Why we use attributes means we want to provide extra information inside the opening tag. We are going to use these attributes. See here I have taken the same example. Image src means we are going to give some path, image path. This is one attribute. And next one is alt. Why we use this alt means if the image doesn't load, or if we get some error in path or whatever the situation, we are getting some error while loading the image, then we are going to get this name, that is alt name, in that image, so that we can recognize whatever the image we are going to display. Okay, this is one of the attribute. What are HTML attributes? HTML attributes are extra setting adding inside an HTML tag to control an element's behavior, appearance, identification or functionality. So I already mentioned it's going to add behavior, that is behavior, appearance, identification or functionality. So I want some identification. Identification means this alt, that is we are going to identify that image even though it is not loaded. We are going to identify that image by using this alt. It's going to display in our on our image. I will show this example, you can get clarity. And functionality, whatever it is. Appearance means we are going to use style attribute and inline css. I will discuss this inline css in further videos. By using this style attribute, we are going to give some styling to our element, so that we are going to get some appearance of that element. Attributes are always, they provide additional instructions to the browser about how an element should work or display. Okay, attributes are always written inside the open tag of an HTML elements. Attributes are going to give in opening of the element, that is we are not going to suppose to give the attributes while closing the element. We are supposed to give in opening of the element only. Structure of an HTML attribute. Tag name, that this is opening tag, that is we are containing in opening tag. We are going to contain tag name, right? So after tag name we are going to give attribute name is equal to hyphen value, and later we are going to give content we are going to close that tag. Example, I have taken anchor tag, that is for to navigate from one page to another page. We are going to use this anchor tag. Here href, that is why we use this href means to give the link of the other website, other page which we have to navigate. Okay, here whatever the content we display, it's going to display in our website. So that is anchor element, href means attribute name, this is attribute value, that is with whatever the website we want to navigate, we are going to place this in this. Parts of an attribute. Attribute name, the attribute name identifies the property added to the element. See here href, that is we are going to we take src or href, that is it's going to identify the value, the name, the property which we have to add. Okay, or when we use a style attribute, we are going to style that element. It's going to get identified by using this name. Okay, example href, src, title, id, whatever attributes we have, this id and all I will discuss later. Attribute value, the value defines the information assigned to the attribute. See here, this is value. Here it's going to get the assignment of href, that is the value which we have to navigate. It's going to give the information to this attribute, that is attribute value. Example href, I have taken here, right? That is the thing. Why HTML attributes are used? Attributes are used to add links to the element. As I mentioned before, in images or href, we are going to add links to the element. Insert images. In images we are going to add src attribute, right? For that we are going to insert images. Apply styles. By using style attribute, we are going to apply attributes. Identify elements uniquely. Here we have id attribute. I will discuss later. We have here that is identify elements uniquely. Create tooltips. Tooltips means if we have some name, something, some element or whatever the thing. If we see in some websites, we are getting some symbol like circle. In that we are getting I symbol. While hover, that is while we get our cursor onto that, we will get the information, some information, that is a name or whatever the thing, right? That is called tooltip. When we hover on that icon, we are going to get some info. That info is called a tooltip. To create that tooltip, we are going to add this attribute. Control from behavior. For behavior, we are going to use set dimensions and alignment. So text alignment, for text alignment and to set dimensions and all, we are going to add these attributes. Improve accessibility and common HTML attributes. These are the common HTML attributes. ID attribute. The ID attribute uniquely identifies an element on a web page. By using this ID, we are supposed to give those styling to one element only. Suppose I want to give these two elements same styling, same text color, same width and all. I have taken ID is equal to some intro here, right? I will take ID is equal to intro. I want to give same styling to both of these elements, but I am unable to give this same value to both elements by using ID attribute. Okay, I have to give only for one element only. If I want to give more than one element the same value and same styling, we are going to use a class. If we use this class is equal to some value for many more than one element, we are going to get same styling to the elements. Okay, here say simple. By using ID, we are going to give only unique. That is, we are going to give styling or whatever the properties. We are going to give only one element. By using class, we can give the same styling or same properties. We are going to give more than one element. Okay, styling or scripting, whatever we want. Multiple elements can share the same class. Okay. Title attribute. The title attribute displays extra information as a tooltip when the mouse pointer moves over the element. As I mentioned, we are going to get some icon like circle, and inside that we are going to get I symbol. Okay, while we are getting the pointer on that icon, we are going to get some info about that image or whatever the element we have. So for that we are going to use title attribute. In the title attribute, we are going to give some element, some value. This value is going to display on that icon. Style attribute. This style attribute is going to give some styling properties, that is color or width or whatever the values we want. href attribute. Href attribute is going to use in anchor, that is a tag. Okay, in this href attribute specifies the destination URL of a link to which web page we want to move. That destination URL is going to be the value of href attribute. SRC attribute defines the source path of media files such as images, audio or video. For images or videos or audios, we are going to give some path, right? That path value is going to give in our HRC attribute. Alt attribute. The alt attribute provides alternative text for images if the image cannot load. If the image can't load properly, we are going to get alternate text for that image, so we can identify that image properly. Multiple attributes. An element can contain multiple attributes separated by spaces. For one element we can get more than one attribute. Okay, for example, if we take image src is equal to some path, this is one attribute. Alt is equal to flower, this is one attribute. Width is equal to 200, that is one attribute. We can give more than one attribute by giving some space. Okay, global attributes. We have some global attributes. Some attributes can be used with almost all HTML elements. These are the attributes which we can add to any element, HTML element. So that's why those are called global attributes. Attribute name, that is ID, unique identification. I already mentioned previously. Class also group elements. Style, title. These are the attributes which we can add to every HTML elements. Now I will show you some examples for attributes. Okay. Firstly I will show you some title attribute. Example for title attribute. For P, here I have some paragraph tag. I am using title attribute. In that I am giving paragraph tag. Okay, the paragraph which we have written here, right? So when we hover on that, when we take our mouse cursor on that paragraph, we are going to get the title which we have written on that paragraph. Okay, see here we got a paragraph tag which we have wrote here. So when we move the cursor onto the element which we have wrote title attribute, we are going to get the value of the title attribute on that element. Okay, now I will show you example for style attribute. Now I am taking style attribute. Color. For text color we are going to use color value. See here, text color got changed, right? By using this style we are going to give many attributes, many values, that is color, width, style, whatever the property we want, we are going to give in this style attribute. And next one is okay, href attribute. I am going to give href. Reference. I will take some whatever, okay. The text which we present here, it's going to display in our website. And see, we got a home, the text which we placed in anchor tag, right? And when we click on that home, we are going to get the destination link file, that is home.com. We don't have any file, so that we got a file not found. In that way we are going to give destination file link URL here, and the text which we have to get in our website, we are going to place that in anchor tag. and src attribute, that is src is equal to, I will give some path, that is I have taken some random path, right? See, we got image, but I have taken some random path. That means I haven't taken some existing path, so that's why image not loaded. So when the image not loaded, we want to get some text to identify that image. That is, we are going to use alternate attribute is equal to some flower. Okay, see, if the image is not loaded, we are going to get this alternate text, that is we can identify the image by using this alternate text also. Those are the common attributes, and I will show you this class ID attributes in further classes while seeing some CSS classes. That's all about elements and attributes.